Welcome to the Taj Mahal. I'm shooting this intro as I'm walking out the door. I think I had some technical difficulties this morning when I shot it, so I'm doing it again. I walked in at about 6:15. I'm leaving at about 8:35. Come inside and check out the Taj Mahal with me. Here is a map of the grounds. It's already crowded. It's about 6:30 now. So it's got very large grounds, very well manicured. Somebody cutting the grass over there now. There are guides inside trying to offer their services also, not just outside. There's also a mosque here, so it is closed on Friday. You can't come at all because that's the day that they use the mosque. The Taj Mahal is one of the 7 wonders of the world, and it sees between 7 and 8 million visitors every year. I switched over to my cell phone because they did not like that this camera has a microphone. That was a big problem for them. So one of the security came over and I told him I'd just put it in my pocket and switch over to this. It's best to go to the Taj Mahal as early as possible. You get to avoid some of the heat of the day and you avoid some of the crowds. It's a little bit more peaceful there in the morning. So I suggest if you can, try and get there when they open, which is around sunrise. Both times I've been to the Taj Mahal, I've gotten there about 6 a.m. and there was people there already. So it's not that it's empty, it's just that there's less people there. You can get through the visit in about an hour, especially if you try and go through it quickly, but I would say expect to be there about 2 hours to take your time and walk around and enjoy the place. You're not allowed to bring cameras with external microphones, and you're not allowed to bring selfie sticks that have a tripod. They'll take that away from you and give it back to you when you leave, but just remember that when you come to avoid any hassle. The height of the dome is 73 meters or 240 feet, and the grounds are on 42 acres. Construction was finished in the year 1653, 22 years after it was originally commissioned by the emperor. You can enter the mausoleum for an extra 200 rupees. You could also buy that as part of your ticket when you first buy your ticket outside the gate. I don't believe photography is allowed inside the mausoleum. I went inside the mausoleum the last time I was here, so I'm not doing that again today. But if you were going in, this is where you enter. Because I didn't buy the ticket for 200 rupees, I can't go up to the top of this platform right by the mausoleum, so I have to take all my videos from down below. Very hazy today. It's odd there's no boats on the river. The Taj Mahal by design has great symmetry and amazing detail. I recommend spending the extra 200 rupees and going up the platform to the mausoleum to see some of the detail up close. So if you're over in front of the Taj Mahal, I'm on the right side, and this is called the Assembly Hall. Now I'm on the left side of the mausoleum, and this is the mosque, but it looks exactly the same as the assembly hall, so I'm not really sure what the difference is. Construction was finished in the year 1653, 22 years after it was originally commissioned by the emperor. I'm on the center platform now in the middle of the garden and water feature. And there's a lot of people up here taking pictures. It's a good spot for pictures. I took a couple myself, and there are a couple of guys behind me. You can see them that have cameras and are charging for their services. They probably email you pictures or send them to your phone somehow. I don't see any way they can print them here, and I don't see anybody carrying pictures. But if you're interested, that's available to you here. The guys with the cameras taking the pictures for money, they take the best part of the platform up, the dead center spot. So if you want to take your own pictures, you gotta go off center a little bit, as you can see in my picture. These are the guys I was talking about that take your picture. It's a good spot for a photo. It took 22,000 workers to complete this project and 1,000 elephants to move the stones. As I said before, this is one of the 7 wonders of the world. I've been here 2 times now. I've seen all 7 wonders of the world. This is not my favorite, but it's a good one, and you should definitely check it out if you have the ability to do so someday. It's about 8:20 now, and there's a lot of people here, but I wouldn't say it's packed. You can still find empty spaces, good places to take pictures. The Taj Mahal changes color throughout the day based on the position of the sun. I recommend walking around the entire grounds. There's a lot of little nooks and crannies and good spots for pictures, maybe that aren't as crowded as some of the spots in the middle. I have a train to catch in a couple hours, so I gotta go back to my room and get packed and get ready. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.